Welcome to the Rolled Standard. My name is Christopher, and I'm going to be our judge as we make characters for Mutant Crawl Classics. Finally! I know we said we were doing that this summer, but it is the first week in November, and we're finally getting to this. We've been busy. Merc Borg ate up a lot of our time. So, without further ado, left is law.
Hello, I'm Chunky Thunderbunch.
Wow.
I'm Levi.
Yeah, that's true.
I am Levi.
And I'm Jacob Charles.
There you
That's all you get today.
They're your middle name.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Jacob Charles Vaughn.
And I'm Pickle Debussy.
What's wrong with this?
A lot.
I'm Nate.
Yeah, let's roll that fucking sick-ass music, boys. We are making characters, and this one's going to be a little bit different. We decided to put this one in our main feed as opposed to our Patreon because level 0 characters are a major part of MCC and DCC, I guess, as well. But we're each making 4 level 0 characters.
Whoa.
We will have a funnel of sorts, and whoever survives will be the main characters of the actual story. So, of course, let's start off with Levi. Levi, we're going to do them one at a time.
Yeah.
Or do you want to like run each step through 4 characters? There's 2 ways we can do that. We can do like step 1 for all 4 of your dudes, or we can just like make a whole dude, then make a whole dude again.
Look, one at a time makes sense.
Let's
Yeah.
do that. Okay.
Surely.
They're just fucking packed full of flavor.
So lots of flavor, yes.
I might just leave all my names blank into that.
You
Yeah,
should.
that's a good
I mean,
idea.
I have like a copies of your character sheets as well, and I just put them as LB1, LB2, LB3, LB4.
Swell.
You know, so yeah, okay, so and the way that we're doing this, the way we're justifying this, is each one of you clans, which is each group of 4, according to your guys' tribe and the lore and like the religion of your guys' tribe, each of these underdeveloped, I don't call them underdeveloped, but level 0 characters are voiceless, right? They're not allowed to speak in their society, which, I mean, that may be considered cruel, but who are we to judge other people's societies, right? Even though if we made them up ourselves. No, they all believe that they are fragments of AI, right? And then after you get to your rite of passage, which we will call the vocalizing, for reasons that you'll see during the episode, they have a name, right? And then they become a person that can speak. At this point, though, before that, they're considered fragments. So Levi is making the 4 fragments of LB, which is from the AI LB. Jake will be making the 4 fragments of JV, and Nate is making the 4 fragments of Ennis for the same reason. And literally, those are just like pronunciations of your guys' initials.
It's so great.
So, starting off, Levi with LB1, you're going to roll your ability scores. Now, there are 6 of them: strength, agility, stamina, personality, intelligence, and luck. Now, you're going to roll each of them as a 3d6, as we're used to, and then there will be a modifier based off of what your ability scores are going to be. Levi, you roll 3d6 to determine your strength.
Damn.
That is a 17.
17, that's a fantastic number. That means that your modifier for that is going to be a +2. All right, roll 3d6 for your agility.
That is also a 15.
That has a modifier of +1. Okay, now 3d6 for your stamina.
11.
I believe that has a modifier of 0, and it does. Now 3d6 for your personality.
10.
Also is a modifier of 0. Intelligence, same thing.
13.
That is a modifier of a +1. Yes, it is. And your luck.
9.
Okay. And I believe that's also a 0. Yes, it is. Okay, now, after you roll your luck score, you're going to roll on another table to determine your birth sign, and thus which roll is affected by your character's luck modifier. Now, this lucky roll is modified by the character's starting 0-level luck modifier, which for you is nothing, in addition to all other normal modifiers. In some cases, the lucky roll is completely useless because the character chooses the class where it is not applicable or the original luck modifier is 0, which is the case for you. Let's roll that anyway, and that's going to be a d30, which I have in this bag. And it's this big old boy.
Gross.
Yes, it's huge.
8.
An 8. So you were born under the sign of Revelations.
God, I fucking love these things.
Yeah, that is on the bottom of the center column there. It says birth sign lucky roll. That's Revelations. Your lucky roll is missile fire damage rolls. But that won't really apply because you have a 0 to that. It's pretty much a moot point, honestly.
So I won't write down the second part.
Yeah, you really don't need to. You're born under the sign of Revelations. That's pretty much it. Now you'll roll your 0 level hit points with a 1d4.
2.
Okay. So you got a 2 plus your stamina modifier, which is 0. So literally has 2 hit points. Now, to be mentioned that you can roll a 0 onto this, right? Let's say you roll a 2 and you have a -2. You'll have 0 hit points, and that character is effectively dead on arrival.
Cool.
Now you'll roll your beginning profession and equipment, and that is a D100.
76.
So you are a gatherer. You could write that probably under equipment and treasure, because it's not technically your class and title. It will be once he becomes a level 1 character. Yeah, you're a gatherer, and you have a large leather sack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you already rolled your birth sign. That's technically step 5, but we did it early. Step 6, you roll twice for additional beginning equipment on table 1-4. And that is a D100, and you're going to do this twice.
64.
So you have 3 torches,
45.
and 45 is a leather shield, which is helpful, because that will give you +1 AC when the time comes. Next thing you're going to want to do is roll the genotype. Now, your genotype is essentially your race, and that will be, on table 1-5, that's a D100 as well.
58.
You are a mutant.
Yeah, he is.
So then, table 1-6, you're going to roll another D30 to determine your subtype.
What am I rolling? A 30?
Yes. A 1.
1.
Then roll a D6, because this is, your skin color is different.
3.
You have lemon yellow skin.
Hey, piss miser.
Piss miser.
And then, okay, we already determined the genotype appearance or subtype. And then choose an archaic alignment. Now, archaic alignment is essentially like an alignment that it says all 0 level genotypes may begin as members of the clan of Cog. Optionally, pure strain humans may instead choose to become members of the Curators. Mutants may opt to become members of the Children of the Glow. Animals may follow the Chosen Zoo, while Plantians may choose to be members of the Atomic Equinox instead. Those are your choices, really, is either the Clan of Cog or Children of the Glow. Now, what those are relatively unique. It says, see the sidebar and Chapter 5 for more information. So you guys are all part of the same clan. Let's leave that blank. We'll discover that once we get into the game.
Yeah.
So ultimately, though, I got to imagine that the 12 of you are all part of the same alignment, right? Just keep your guys' goals the same. That's the entire character creation. Now, there are more derived abilities like base speed, melee attack, reflex saves, all that stuff. And those are derived from the actual abilities. So those are already determined. The rest can be filled in as created.
Okay.
So that's really all you need to know right now for that character. Now let's do it all again for your second character. So 3d6 for your strength.
13.
13, that's a +1 to your modifier. And now again for agility.
12.
12, that's a 0 modifier. Stamina.
10.
Okay, that's a 0 modifier again. Personality.
14.
14, that gives you a +1. Intelligence.
15.
Okay, that's also a +1. And luck.
13.
13, that's a +1 as well. So this character is looking a little bit better than your other one. Well, depends. Next, hit points. So roll a d4 and we'll add your stamina modifier, which is nothing.
4.
Got 4 hit points. Not bad. Beginning profession and equipment, that's a d100.
16.
16, this one's a hunter. And he starts with a wooden spear, which does d5 damage. Now, it may be important, kind of backpedaling here, to add in your attack scores and saving throws for your first character, now that I'm thinking about it. And let's see. Those are specifically derived straight from the modifiers for those abilities. Okay, so we're going to break these down. Your strength is your physical power for lifting, hurling, cutting, and dragging. Your strength modifier affects melee attack and damage rolls. And you will be adding, for your first character, that'll be a 2 to both of those. And then for your second character, that's a 1 to both of those. So that might be important to roll into that. As you can see, the melee attack and melee damage are in there. It says, note that a successful attack always does a minimum of 1 point of damage, regardless of your strength. So if you had like a -2 to your strength, and you rolled 2 damage, which would technically be 0, you would still do 1 damage. So characters with a strength of 5 or less can carry a weapon or a shield, but not both. Strength is the most important ability score for Sentinels. when you level up these characters, if you do, your mutants will obviously become the mutant class, planters will become planted class, manimals will become mammal class. Pure strain humans will be leveled up based on whatever is highest. So for example, your mutant who does have a highest ability of strength would, if he was a pure strain human, he would become a sentinel. So they're kind of already predetermined for you.
Dope.
I mean, and it's not that you have to pick that, it's that it's probably a good idea with your skills, with your abilities to pick that.
I'm always down with a new mechanic.
Right, right. And then agility is your balance, grace, and fine motor skills, whether in the hands or the feet. Your agility modifier affects your armor class, your missile fire attack rolls, your initiative rolls, and reflex savings throws, as well as the ability to fight with a weapon in each hand. Agility is the most important ability score for rovers. So if you were a pure strain human with the highest agility, you'd be a rover. So there again, for your first character, your reflex save is a +1, your missile attack is a +1, and your missile damage is +1. And then for your second character, obviously those are all zeros. Then stamina is your endurance, resistance to pain, disease, and poison. Your stamina modifier affects your hit points, which we've already done, and fortitude saving throws. So for your first character, you have a fortitude save of nothing, and your second one, same thing. Note that a character with a negative stamina modifier and a low enough roll on initial hit points may result in a negative hit point total. This means that the PC died at birth, which is a common enough happenstance in the post-apocalyptic era of Terra AD, which is the world that we're playing in.
Damn.
Yeah, characters with a stamina of 5 or less automatically take double damage from all poisons and diseases. Just because they're not hardy enough where those things really affect them hard. Moving on then, personality is charm, strength of will, persuasive talent. Personality affects willpower saving throws for all characters and can be important when making attempts to persuade others. So your first character has no will save modifier, and your second character has a +1 to their will save modifier. Moving on then to intelligence, ability to discern information, retain knowledge, and assess complex situations. For shamans, intelligence affects wetware program count and maximum wetware program level, as noted in Table 1.1. For all characters, intelligence affects known languages, as described later. Characters with an intelligence of 7 or less can speak only Newspeak, the common tongue of most engines in Terra AD. So that's essentially common is Newspeak. Fortunately, you have a 13 intelligence with your first character and a 15 for your second character. Therefore, that won't affect either of those. If your highest as a pure strain is intelligence, then you would become a shaman. And then finally, luck, which is right place, right time, favor of the gods, good fortune, or harder to find talent. Be well advised to understand the goals of the super intelligent AIs that influence the planet still, for these all-powerful beings consider the characters but pawns to be used in achieving their global agendas. The characters' fortunes on this world can be greatly influenced by the ancient conflicts that rage around them. Luck affects several elements of the game as follows. After rolling 3d6 to determine a player's luck score, roll on table 1-3 to determine their birth sign, which we did with your first character already, and thus which roll is affected by the character's luck modifier. Also note that the lucky roll modifier does not change over time as the character's luck changes. For example, if a character's luck modifier is +1 and his lucky roll is mutation checks, he receives a +1 modifier to all mutation checks henceforth. When you start with your level 0 character with a luck score and that lucky roll with your birth sign, that's locked in for the rest of your character. So, character's luck modifier affects other rolls in the game, which includes critical hits, fumbles, and select other rolls as described henceforth. Characters can burn off luck to survive life or death situations. Any character can permanently burn luck to give a one-time bonus to a roll. For example, you could burn 6 points of luck to get a +6 modifier on a roll, but your luck score is now 6 points lower.
Whoa.
So actually your luck score then is a pool. So like your first character has a 9, then your second character has a 13. That's a pool for now. Those do refill after a point. But you can also make luck checks to attempt feats that succeed based on luck alone. The judge will provide the specifics of any attempt, but the attempt is usually resolved by rolling equal to or less than the character's luck score on a d20. So in your case, like your 9 luck, you got to roll below a 9 to succeed, whereas your 13 luck character, you got to roll less than a 13, so he's luckier in that case, which makes sense considering he has a higher score. For all characters, luck may be restored over the course of their adventures by judge-awarded grants, and this restoration process is loosely linked to the character's archaic alignment. Characters that act against their alignment may find themselves suddenly unlucky, which is something to think about. And I think what I'm going to do is create an actual archaic alignment for the group. You know what I mean? Like something, because like you got to have a goal
Cool.
to your tribe, and I think that'll make that almost like you forced to drive the characters towards the goal.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think that's a good idea. Those who perform well for the benefit of their archaic alignment or patron AI may find themselves growing luckier over time. Pure strain humans and plantians have a particular affinity with luck. These classes renew their luck score at a defined rate as discussed in their class descriptions, which we'll get into later. That kind of catches us up. I realize that we kind of maybe should have done that as we were doing that, but it's fine now.
We're here.
Yeah, we're caught up. So now we roll birth sign for your second character. Again, that's a D30. And you have a +1 to your luck modifier, so this will actually affect something.
11.
11, you are born under the sign of the outsider, so which gives you your lucky roll is applied to finding and disabling traps. Yeah, that's fun. In any situation where you do that, you're adding 1 by default. Other thing now, you're going to roll twice for your additional beginning equipment, which is again a D100.
Oh, who's the fool now?
99.
Waiting for
99.
one person.
99 is interesting. You have a telepathic rat as a pet.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Scabbers?
Yeah, maybe.
Scorpenstein?
Scorpenstein. He's I feel like telepathic. He can talk to you, and he does 1d3 as an
It's
attack.
Karen all over again.
Oh no.
Oh god.
1d3 damage.
Yes, and do it again.
You married to this rat too?
Woo!
Squee, squee.
Yeah, that's good.
62.
62 is 3 torches again. So both your characters have 3 torches so far. And then your roll genotype. So D100.
79.
79 is a manimal.
Manimal with the rat.
Yeah, hey. And then you're going to roll on table 1/7, which is a D30 to determine what kind of manimal you are.
You're saying manimal, right?
Manimal. Yeah, like
Like
animal.
mammal, but manimal?
Man animal.
Okay.
Yeah, like animal man.
Okay.
Manimal. Not mammal.
A humanimal.
Humanimal. Yeah, like that.
19.
Okay, that is a rodentia. Oh my god.
Rodent?
Right. So roll a d6 to determine what
He thinks he's a
specific
rat.
subtype that is.
6.
Rabbit.
Close.
Can I pick rat?
No. I think it's funny too that you're like a rabbit person with a rat. So think like Usagi Yojimbo,
Oh my god.
right? Like an anthropomorphic rabbit, which is pretty dope, honestly. That's that character. The archaic alignment again will determine. We'll add next episode.
Your second anthropomorphic animal character.
Yeah, actually, that's true. Oh wow, that's true.
Glenn.
I mean,
Yeah, but we were all kind of.
yeah, but he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
But I was into random fucking crocodile.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
pretty
true.
fucking close.
I mean, Deuce was like Wolfman, so I mean,
You know, it's just Levi. Levi's got a thing for animals. That's what it is.
there's a word for that. There's a word for that.
A psychopath.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Third character, Levi. Roll 3d6 for your strength.
He's a zoologist.
Yeah,
That's the word.
That's the word. Yes.
Why don't I just roll stamina first to see if it's alive or not?
No, roll strength. Gotta go down the line. 3d6 in order.
9.
That's a 9. That's a 0 on your mod. Agility.
To 10 plus 6.
16. 10 plus 6. Come on, man.
Panic attack.
+2 to your agility modifier, then that's pretty good. Oh, yeah, so just to backtrack again, your AC is, I believe AC is like 10 plus numbers, I believe.
Cool.
Hold on.
I'd hope it's numbers.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
It's a lot.
It is a lot, kind of. It's just unique compared to what we're used to doing.
For sure.
If I'm not mistaken, though, AC is, again, 10 plus whatever, right? Plus modifiers.
Right.
Although I might be wrong. Let me
All
double check.
modifiers?
All of them?
Yeah, not all of them.
AC's 46.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Armor class is determined by armor, shield, agility, and some mutational modifiers. An unarmored tribesman is AC 10. For your first character, LB1, it's 10 plus your +1 agility and +1 for your leather shield. So your first character has an AC of 12, where your second character has an AC of 10, which is terrible. That's baseline, and that's okay. So moving forward, then Levi. So then, in other words, your strengths your base speed, I gotta imagine it's the same as everybody.
Base, melee attack, and melee damage is all 0.
Yeah, those are zeros. Your reflex save, missile attack, and missile damage. This guy is all +2. Yep. I mean, they're laid out really nicely, so I just kind of go across the board. But then also, yeah, your agility also affects your initiative, which is important. And then, yeah, so roll 3d6 for your stamina.
7.
7 for your stamina.
Am I dead?
Ooh.
Not yet. It's a -1 to your modifier then. So if you roll a 1 on that d4, yes, he's born dead. Or not, well, born dead. Still born.
Yeah, I'll roll it right now.
So, no, don't do that yet. 3d6 for your personality. Grading.
12.
12, so that's a 0 modifier. And then for intelligence,
11.
that's also a 0. And luck.
4.
Ooh, wow, really?
Damn.
That's very low. So the modifier for that is a -2. So the interesting thing then is
I hope this one dies.
yeah, when you roll your birth sign,
That's what all mothers
your
say.
lucky roll will have a
has
-2
triplets.
to it. So that's interesting. No, I hope not. That's terrible. Okay, so we already adjusted all those ability scores. So roll your 1d4 for your hit points. If you roll a 1, he's dead. He's 2. He's got 1 hit point.
God.
1 hit point. That's terrible. Now you're gonna roll a d100 for your profession or your occupation.
Doesn't even matter at this point. This
Yeah,
guy's
sure.
dead.
It might. He might survive it. You never know.
72.
He is a gatherer as well with a large leather sack.
Jack's character made it pretty far, and he only had 1 health.
Yeah, in our play-by-post from Merkbard. Okay, next, you're going to roll for your birth sign, D30.
A Gemini.
Yeah.
22.
22, born under the sign of the Esper. That lucky roll, or in your case, an unlucky roll, because it's a -2 that applies to it, is for willpower saving throws.
Ooh,
That's bad.
not great.
So my will save is
+0, because it's based on your personality. So
is
really,
it -2?
Yeah, technically, yeah. Because your lucky roll applies to it. It's not great. So then, D100 twice for your starting equipment.
33.
33, wooden club. Deals D5 damage. And then do it again.
83.
Paints and dies.
What?
Paints and dies.
Like Bob Ross?
Yes. And then he'll roll a D100 for your genotype.
20.
A pure strain human.
Humans.
And that's really all you got to do for that because there's no subtype for that.
Weak boy, who
Now,
man?
considering that his agility modifier or his agility score is his highest, when he becomes a level 1, because he has 1 hit point, he will become a rover, which is kind of like a rogue, I guess. We'll find out.
Glass cannon.
Yeah, glass cannon. And then that's it. That's that character. So moving on to your 4th one.
Let's do it.
3d6 for strength. 10. That's a 0 modifier. Melee attack and melee damage are 0s.
12.
12 for your agility. That's a 0 as well. Oh, and it's to be noted that your AC for your 3rd character is actually a 12. Yeah, because of that high agility modifier.
Interesting.
Yes. And then your agility, we'll deal with that. What kind of lasts?
Oh, boy, oh.
Stamina, what'd you get?
Dead.
4.
A 4?
A 4.
That gives you a modifier of...
-2.
Yes, it does. You have a pretty good chance of this guy just dying on impact.
This motherfucker's hitting terminal velocity right now.
Yeah.
9.
9, that's a 0 mod.
Oh my god.
Intelligence.
10.
10, that's a 0 again.
This is
And
the worst one.
Yeah, the firstborn got all the good genes.
6.
6 for luck.
Yeah.
That's a -1 to luck.
I hope this one really does.
Yeah,
die.
this, yeah.
One of these is probably
has
gonna.
to die.
These
So,
motherfuckers.
Now you're going to roll your hit
downhill
points.
fast.
So D4.
Mm-hmm.
You have 50% chance of him just dying.
1 HP.
Another 1
1
HP.
HP.
No
Three
way.
minus 1. That's pretty funny. So,
He's gonna have another one of his characters push this guy into a fucking like brambles bush, and he'll just
Yeah.
die there.
at this point, it really feels like either your Rabbit Man or your Yellow Boy are going to be the ones.
Hey
to-
man, I
It-
dig that.
it's
Those are the
fun.
most interesting of them.
They really are, because the other guy's just a normal ass human, and this guy is well to be determined. But, roll a D100 for your profession.
95.
He's a gatherer as well with a large leather sack.
What's with your
God,
family and all
everybody's
these
walking
sacks?
around like they just got off a
Well,
horse.
there's only 2 possibilities here: hunter or gatherer.
I
They either
understand.
have a large leather sack as a gatherer or a wood spear as a hunter.
I prefer to think of myself as a thinky man, I would like to think.
He's got thinking man. I like to think as a class. Interesting.
D30 for your birth sign.
2.
You're born under the sign of the Roxen,
Roxanne!
which is kind. I think it's kind of like a.
He's
apple.
born. He's born under the side of the red light.
Roxanne. I think a Roxanne is sort of like a cattle. Either way, that your lucky roll applies to all melee attack rolls,
Oh,
which is a
no.
-1. So
Oh,
by
no.
default, you're getting -1 to all your melee attack rolls.
Oh fuck.
That's painful.
This better be the one that survives.
I hope. I think it's funny if they did. And then roll D100 twice for your starting additional equipment.
32.
32 is a wooden club. Not like you're going to be needing that. Wooden club, which again does D5 damage. And then do it again.
87.
That is a bag of seashells.
Very useful.
Quite.
Might be. I don't know. And then roll your character genotype. D100.
89.
89 is a planchant. Wow, you managed to roll all 4 of the genotypes.
Wow.
Yep, and then we're going to roll on table 1-8 for your subtype, and that is a D30.
26.
Okay, yeah, part of the moss's subtype. Roll me a D3.
He's the protector.
Which I have here.
Yeah, let me use the weird fucking one.
Yeah, they're fun. I mean, that's a D6.
Come on.
I got one in here somewhere.
Empty that sack.
Oh, you always say that. Here it is.
Yuck.
Oh, well, I should just...
Right.
3.
You are hornwort.
Yeah, he is.
Which I don't know what that is exactly, so you might want to
I can think of a few things.
Oh, come on now. I got the hornworts.
It's a type of frog. What are you talking about?
Type of moss.
I totally didn't have sex with Swamp Thing. All right.
So then your AC then is going to be a straight up 12. I mean a 10. So that's all 4 of your classes. I mean all 4 of your characters.
Hell
So
yeah, brother. Good
that-
little family.
That's interesting. So next up, Jake,
Hello.
do it for you.
Cool. Give me my fucking pencil.
You guys and you're sharing a single pencil is okay.
Oh boy. 9.
9 with a modifier of 0. Agility.
Ooh, that's a 14.
Yeah, it is. That's a modifier of +1. So of course, then your melee attack and your melee damage are both +0s. Your reflex save, your missile attack, and your missile damage are all at +1. And then what'd you roll for stamina? A 9.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's a 9 with a +0, which then your fortitude save is a +0. And personality. We'll do this 12 times.
Jesus, 6.
That's an 8.
What is
Fortitude
it?
too.
Oh god.
Yeah. And that's a -1. So your will save is a -1.
Cool.
Yep. Intelligence. 9 again. And you're rolling a lot of 9s.
Boy.
That's a 0 on that as well. And then luck.
Please.
Another 9. Wow.
Well-
you rolled 4 9s out of 6 abilities.
This is the one.
That's the one. And then we're going to roll hit points. So a D4.
I was
I don't know. A 1 +0, so 1. Okay, all right.
All right.
All right, okay.
That's not great.
All
not wonderful.
all right.
And then a D100 for your beginning occupation or profession. Same thing.
What am I doing?
I don't know. Those are a 20 and a 12.
36.
A 36. That is a hunter.
Cool.
Yep. And then you've got a wooden spear, wood spear, which does D5 damage. Okay. Terrible sound. And then roll for birth sign, the D30. So Levi passed that D30 over. I think it's got to make the rounds. A 1. So you were born under the sign of the nuclear winter,
That sounds cool.
which is not great because it doesn't make that much of a difference because you have the +0 to your luck modifier, so nothing really affects that, or doesn't affect anything rather. And the nuclear winter, your lucky rolls are all attack rolls.
What the?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But don't want to really be born under that unless you got a really good luck roll or a luck modifier. Which honestly, the best that you can have right now is a +3 if you have an 18.
Damn.
So, it's whatever. Then we roll beginning equipment. So a D100 twice.
35.
35 is fur cloak.
And a 7.
Fur cloak is what you rolled first, and that gives you, where did I find that again? Oh, it gives you +2 to your AC, which is helpful.
Dang.
And then you roll the 7, you said? And that's a bone club, which deals D6 damage. So this guy's actually, as a hunter, he's got a lot of weapons and armor. Even though he's got 1 hit point, he may survive. May. Okay, and then roll a D100 for your genotype.
46. 9.
49 is a mutant. And then we will roll a D30 for your subtype.
11.
That is eyes. Roll 1d6.
Too many eyes? 5.
Your eyes have compound insect eyes.
Cool.
Yeah, gross insect eyes.
Hey, man, that's
All the better to see you with, my chuds.
Like Chaz. Okay, so your AC then, the last thing to fill out is actually a 13. Because 10 plus 1 for your agility and 2 for your fur cloak. Not bad at all. Yeah, even though he's a level 0 chud, he still has some pretty decent stuff going on. As long as he doesn't take damage, he's going to be fine. But I feel like that's the case for everything. So it kind of goes without saying. All right, so for JV2, 3d6 for your strength.
God, fuck me.
An 8.
Yeah.
8 is -1 to your strength modifier.
Fine.
So -1 to your melee attack and -1 to your melee damage. 3d6 for your agility. 12. No agility modifier. And again, that goes all the way across for reflex save, missile attack.
Agility changes the base speed, right?
No, I don't think anything does. I can't remember how that works. I'll have to look that one up again. But I know that. See, the thing is, we're not gonna go grid style. We just always go theater of the mind when it comes to like.
All right.
So it will make a big difference.
Okay.
So stamina, 3d6. 6. Oof, that's painful. That's a -1 to your stamina, which means this guy does have the potential of dying at birth, as long as if you roll a 1. So personality.
10.
10. That's a 0 modifier, which is a 0 will save.
What is happening right now?
Terrible rolls. That's a 12. Hey, why would you roll that? That was a 6.
It was cocked.
It was cocked. All right, so 7 for
It's way
intelligence.
worse now. Fuck
It is.
me.
Yeah, it was cocked with a 6 kind of being the showing number. Then you rolled it to a 1. Funny. All right, so 7 with a -1 modifier, and then luck, same thing. Oh, your agility affects your initiative. That's what you're thinking, I think. 10 for the luck then. So that's a 0 modifier, which your luck roll then will not have anything. It won't affect anything. So roll D4 for your hit points. Of course, subtract 1 for your stamina. 2.
God
-1,
damn it. Are
1.
you kidding
Another
me?
1 hit point character. I mean, the best case scenario, the absolute best is a 7 hit points. You know, because you have a +3, because you have an 18 stamina and you roll a 4. That's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario was obviously dead. So then D100 for your occupation.
17.
A hunter again with D5 wood spear, and then your birth sign D30.
1-6.
16 is the hypo spray. Born under the sign of the hypo spray. That's pretty weird. Your luck roll, which doesn't apply because it's a +0, applies to healing rolls. Born under the sign of the hypo spray. I feel like it's sponsored.
Born under the sign of the hypo spray.
Like being born under the sign of Band-Aid. Or like Bessie Johnson
Yeah,
Wax, a
yeah.
family company. Anyway, then beginning equipment, D100 twice.
10.
So you have a bow and 12 arrows.
Sure do. And a 28.
Sure do.
Bow and 12 arrows, and the bow does D6 damage. And what was the other one, 22? Or 28?
28.
28 is a stone-tipped spear, D6. He's rolling nothing but weapons for both characters so far.
Fucking wild.
He's just a guy with he's just a couple guys with a lot of weapons. Those fragments of JV are just like some warmongers. Or just really good hunters so far. Then, genotype, give me a D100.
38.
38 is a mutant. Another mutant. Then a D30 for your subtype.
27.
27 is body.
Body?
Yeah, D6 then to determine what the deal is with your body.
Body. Relax, body. 2.
Then another D4.
1.
You have 1 arm.
What?
That bow is going to help you a lot.
It has 1d4 arms.
Oh, you're
so
very
like,
useful.
what if you roll a 2 on that? You're just like, oh, I'm a mutant. It's like, you don't look like a mutant. You're just a guy with 2 arms.
Oh, my God.
You're like, no, I swear I'm a mutant.
The most-
I don't see it, man. Although, to be fair, when you hit level 1, you'll actually like get abilities. So he may be like a 2-armed guy with an ability. But so far,
I'm the
no.
worst Pokemon.
You're a one-man. You're a 1-armed man
With a bow.
with a.
You shoot it with your
Just
teeth.
sell it.
Yeah.
That's that character. His
cool.
AC is going to be 10. We're halfway done, guys. Strength 3d6.
Oh, what is that? Is that even possible?
Yeah, it is.
You rolled a 3.
Pick some different
Ooh,
dice.
You don't
3.
even get to walk.
You have a -3 to strength. That means that you can only carry so many things. I think that's what it said.
This is
Yeah,
some
characters with a
bullshit.
strength of 5 or less can carry a weapon or a shield, but not both. Strength is the most important ability score for Sentinels. You can't have a shield and a weapon, but you can have a weapon or a shield.
Fuck.
Anyway, agility. Do it again. 11. It's a 0 modifier. So 0 to reflex save.
Doing well.
Attack and missile damage. Yeah, I really feel like one of you guys is going to have 2 characters survive, and one of you guys is going to get wiped out. He's going to borrow a character.
Oh, 7.
7 for Stammy. So -1 for your modifier and your fortitude save as well. So personality. 8.
Stammy
Jesus.
Beckelstein.
What is 8 again? -1?
-1. Yeah.
Fucking dude. What?
Dude, you're fucked.
These are bad. Yeah.
This last guy better
Better
just
be just a fucking
an absolute
tank.
fucking tank.
9 for your intelligence.
Bro.
That's a 0, fortunately.
Bro, how are you doing this?
Because we're not sitting where I should be sitting.
Yeah, things are different. Wow, that's a good 10.
10.
Well, it's not great, but 10 with a no modifier on the luck. So, D100 for your occupation.
Jesus criminy.
94, you're a gatherer with a large leather sack.
I can't carry the sack.
Well, you can with your one arm.
That's the other guy. This one's just weak.
Oh, right, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, oh yeah, then D30 for your birth sign.
6.
You're born under the sign of the apocalypse. All damage rolls is what that affects.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's gonna help with +0 to that. It doesn't even affect it. Literally, all of his characters have a +0 to their luck modifier. And then D100 twice for your beginning equipment.
41.
41 is hide armor, which is +3 AC.
Damn.
It's actually helpful.
Oh my god, if this guy gets the insane HP.
Oh, we forgot to roll his hit points. So give me a D4.
3.
3 -1 for 2 hit points. So far, he's the most
Yeah,
resilient.
yeah.
And he's got armor, so I mean, you know. And then D100 for your other 10. Bow and 12 arrows.
He's like, can't even pull it back.
Well, I mean, it's agility fortunately for that, so he can do something. Well, he has a +0 to that. I don't know about can do something, but anyway, D100 for your genotype.
82.
He is a manimal.
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 Ba-ba-da-da-da.
He's a
An
damn
animal.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Manimal. D30 for your subtype.
Elite hacks for Topa.
I knew you were going that way.
16.
16 bovine. Give me a D5, which is this guy.
Well, I don't like it.
Emaciated bull
Look at
man.
this ugly ass D5.
Yuck.
I don't like it.
I like it. I want to roll it.
I bet you do. You will actually, because I think
2.
your weapons do. So you are bison. You're a bison person.
The weakest bison man.
Yeah. You think he'd be stronger.
I'm just a baby.
Your dude's gonna be named Bisolo Bill.
And that's that
Funny.
character. Oh yeah, and his AC is actually what 10 -1 +3 for 12.
Give me long enough, I'll come up with a name for all of these characters that's fucking horrible. Every one of them.
10 strength, so a 0 mod.
How's nobody
he's not
rolled
the
an
tank.
18?
Yeah, no one's rolling 18.
Okay.
That is 13.
Okay.
For your agility.
Wow.
Hey, all right, that's a +1, I believe.
That's your first +1.
Honestly, you're right. That's his first positive. Yeah, that's his first positive modifier out of. No, it's not. His other character had a 14 agility.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's obviously applies to your reflex save, your missile attack.
I'm real sad right now.
Yeah, his characters are pretty sad. Stamina. Ooh, stamina's a 5.
5? What
With a
is
minus-
happening?
That means you have a -2 to stamina, which means you have a 50% chance of surviving.
The one guy with like decent shit, I'm sure, is gonna die.
You're gonna roll the 18 on 2 of them here, and he's gonna
Personality.
die before he even gets out of the. Never
Personality
mind.
is a 9, so that's a 0 on mod again.
Fuck me.
Intelligence. 14.
Oh,
That's a +1 on the intelligence.
Dude, it doesn't even matter.
and luck. Luck is actually fucking high. 11 + 3, 14. So you have a +1 to your modifier there.
sad.
Okay, now give me a D4 for your hit points. Now, if you roll a 3 or a 4, he lives.
Death,
At 1 or
death,
2, he's
death,
dead.
Death.
A 1! So, might as well
Are you
just
kidding me?
cross that character out.
He's dead.
And that's Jake done then.
Dead. That's bullshit.
Oh my god, I'm actually crying.
So, in other words, when you guys start things off,
Give me that pencil.
the fragments of JV will only have three
Fuck!
characters. Nate, your NS 1 through 4.
Oh baby.
You're also
Oh,
gonna want
man.
this too. This D30.
That's true.
Jake, that's- Now, here's my contingency. If you guys end up like losing all of your 0 characters, at the end of the funnel, you'll just have to roll up a 1.
Yeah.
That's just how it'll have to be.
Yep.
That's pretty funny though,
Oh,
because it could
God.
happen. I mean, they're pretty. Now seeing like what characters we're creating, I'm like looking at what I have for the funnel, and I'm like, let me adjust this. Because there's no way you're gonna like fight like 4 of these things. You know what I mean?
God, no.
So anyway, you got 11 for your strength. Is that correct?
10.
10. Oh, 10. Okay, so that's a 0 mod. That applies to your melee attack and your melee damage, obviously. Agility.
12.
12. All right, that's still a 0 to your mod.
10.
10. Again, that's a 0 mod. Personality.
7.
Okay, that's a -1. Terrible personality. -1 to your will save too then.
Yep.
Intelligence.
12.
0 mod.
Get bent.
And a luck.
It's become a contest now.
Yeah, it kind of is.
7.
Oof. Okay, and that's a -1 to your luck. So then hit points, D4. And you're going to add nothing to this.
4.
Ooh.
Look at me.
That's the best. That's like the highest hit points any of these characters have.
Yep.
Dude, I'm like...
I have 4.
Oh, you do?
You both
Oh,
have
you do?
4? You guys,
I'm
my
a manimal.
3 dudes equal 1 of your dudes.
Yeah, that's true. He's got 1, 1, and 2. Dude, I'm like nervous for the funnel now.
I mean-
like, I hate you guys at all and you're dead.
Yeah, well.
I don't like it. So I'm thinking, like, because there was
Well, we'll do the funnel, and then if we all have to roll new characters, we roll new characters.
we roll level 1s then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just say,
Yeah.
like, well, fuck the funnel.
It'll be an enjoyable episode.
Anyway, first sign. Yes. No, not yet. Occupation, D100.
Gatherer.
46.
46, got Hunter. And again, you have the wood spear,
All right.
which is D5 damage.
There's only 2. Why was it just a flip a D2? Why is it a D100?
I don't know, considering that it's like 1 through 50 and 51 through 100 isn't even half and half.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we want to going forward, you could just give me a D3.
Yeah, it's just strange.
It is strange. Well, I mean, I don't know actually. I have no answer for that. D30 then for your birth sign.
24.
24 is the CPU,
Mm.
which you're not gonna like this, but that applies. Your lucky roll then applies to initiative, so you'll always just be rolling -1 to initiative.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's not great. Well, it's not that big of a deal. Moving forward then, D100 twice for your additional beginning equipment.
Right. That's a 30
A 30 is a wooden club.
and a 13.
Okay, so a wooden club that does D5 damage, barely different from a wooden spear, and a 13.
Yep.
Which is a bow and 12 arrows. You're
Beautiful.
just rolling a lot of weapons, and that's a D6 actually for that. You know, the thing is, like, smart strategy can keep these dudes alive pretty easily.
Yeah, I
you
think
know?
so.
But good luck with that. Then a D100 for your genotype.
72.
72 is a manimal.
Manimal.
The manimal.
Let him be a turtle person or something.
There might be one in here. D30.
2.
A 2. Primate. Give me a D4.
2.
Chimpanzee.
Oh, chimper.
Oh yeah, your AC then is 10.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Pimpy chimpy on the way.
I like that even more. 3d6 for strength.
Okay. That is a 8 and 8.
An 8, also a -1 modifier.
Beautiful.
And agility.
8.
-1. Stamina.
Fucking 15.
15. That's a +1 for the modifier on that. That's pretty good. Fortitude save, obviously, +1 as well. Personality.
That is 8.
8. -1 for your will saves then, too. Intelligence.
Oh my lord, 6.
6. That's a -1 to your intelligence. Luck.
11.
11. That's a 0 modifier. Okay. Roll me hit points, D4.
2.
So you got 3 hit points.
Oh, right.
+1 stamina. And then D100 for your occupation. We're getting really quick at this.
Yeah.
This is the 10th one we've done, so I mean, you know.
69.
That's the sex number.
He's a gatherer with a large leather sack. Yeah. All right. Then D30 birth sign.
10.
Under the sign of the gatherer, oddly enough.
Hmm.
And that your 0 applies to stealth and hiding rolls.
Okay.
To D100 twice for your beginning equipment.
13 again.
13, bow and 12 arrows.
69.
Again. Antler hood.
Antler hood.
Yeah, it gives you +1 AC.
Cool.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Okay, and remember the bow does D6 damage.
Yeah.
And then genotype D100.
Let's punch it. 36.
36 is a mutant.
Lemon yellow skin.
Yeah, D30 for your subtype.
23.
Feet, give me a D6.
Oh no. Oh no.
Platypus.
2.
Your feet have 12 toes.
Cool.
Like
Okay.
each foot has 12 toes.
Sure.
Cool.
It's just a lot of toes.
I was
I
hoping
can
that
count
was,
so high without knowing.
I was hoping that was going to be just like, okay, you have 2 feet.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, none of them are. They couldn't have been. that
they're
way.
all a little bit wild.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because it's like overlapped and padded, over large and padded. I mean, 12 toes, claws, bird talons, hooves, absent, replaced with cilia clumps.
You would have been
Cool.
familiar with hooves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
No,
like,
you would have been.
I'd be,
good at
yeah, I
this.
was just gonna say I'm gonna have keep him away from Jake's characters at all times.
Right, right. So then your AC is an even 10 because 10 minus 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
Third character then.
Yes.
3d6 for strength. That first one was rough because I had to backtrack to like
Thank you.
get things. put
Sure,
in.
sure. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you know.
this right here is how we do our podcast.
That's
Yeah, and
true.
I read this book like months ago.
Me too. I picked it up recently too, but I was reading other parts to it.
9.
Plus 0 for the mod. Agility.
9.
9.
Okay, plus 0 for the modifier.
8.
Oof, that's a -1.
Okay, here it comes.
Personality.
9. No, 10.
11.
10.
What is it? Oh, you're right.
Oh, yep. 11. It's plus 0 mod, so plus 0 will. Intelligence.
14.
Oh my
14
God.
intelligence. Oh, he's pretty smart. Plus 1 modifier on that.
If only he was going to be born.
He's got a 75% chance of surviving his birth.
That is
12.
Thank you.
All right, that's a 0 on the mod as well on that. D4 hit points. 2 minus 1 for 1.
Such soft boys.
And then
10.
Oh, for the D100?
Yep.
Okay, so here's the hunter with this wood spear. Getting sick of writing the same stuff over and over again. Because I'm running these too. For all of them.
Right,
So
right.
I have all these notes. So a D30 burst sign.
22.
22, the Esper, which is for willpower. Which doesn't matter because you have plus 0. And then D100 twice for beginning equipment.
38.
38 is hide armor, which is plus 3 AC.
Damn.
And what's the other one?
Is that 100?
It's for all zeros?
All zeros.
Yep. Telepathic rat.
Yeah. Telp rat.
I got one of them.
With a D3 attack. Okay, and then genotype. D100.
75.
75 is a manimal. Dude, we have like one human out of all of these characters.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. I was expecting there to be a lot of those. Okay, and then manimal, so give me a D30 for your subtype.
1.
Primates again. You can actually re-roll that since you already have a primate.
Yeah. Jesus. 14.
14 bovine.
Yeah.
D5.
I am a bovine.
Yes, you are.
Moo.
D5. Give me
Can
that
we
ugly
communicate
thing.
together?
Maybe.
5.
5. He's a yak.
Nope, I don't speak yak.
You speak bison. M bison. His name.
yeah. M. Bison.
Do you speak cattle? It's just common tongue for.
Yeah, that's all of them. Yep. You know, actually, that's the actual name of a cow. Like a cow is a female cattle. The animal itself is called a cattle.
Yuck. I hate that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Everyone thinks it's a cow, but like a cow is just a female.
That's so
They
gross.
just call them bovines.
Right. Oh, anyway, so your AC then is 10 plus 0 plus 3, so 13. Pretty good AC
Woo.
for your 1 hit point. Last character, strength 3d6.
Oh, for the love of
Okay,
God,
give
kill
it to
this
me.
one.
Give it to me, baby.
Right.
I don't want to be the only one.
Okay, 10.
10. That's 0 mod. Agility.
That is a fucking 9.
9. 0 mod again.
That is
13.
That's actually a +1 to your stamina. So at this point,
Son of a bitch.
none of these characters can die.
God damn it.
amazing.
All right, personality.
Damn it.
Guess so many dice in there. It's easy to fucking
Yeah.
cock them.
9.
9, so a +0 mod, so +0 will save. Intelligence,
13.
13. That's a +1 to the mod for that. And luck. 12,
Nice.
12.
which is 0 mod for that as well. So in other words, your lucky roll will have no effect. Okay, so hit points, D4, +1.
You bitch.
3 hit points total.
God damn it, dude.
Now your D100 for your occupation.
88.
Gatherer. Nice, you have 2 hunters and 2 gatherers.
I know there's only 2, but I keep thinking like, oh, he's gonna get like a bank teller or something. City clerk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meter maid.
Janitor. I mean, you gotta think you guys have a tribe.
Elementary school janitor.
I was just gonna say that.
I know. I had to admit it.
D30 birth sign.
12.
He's a Virgo.
The censor. Born under the sign of the censor, which affects finding secret doors, which you can't do because it's +0. So
Yeah.
it doesn't have any effect to it. Anyway, D100 twice for your additional beginning equipment.
Beautiful.
We're getting close, buddy.
56.
56 is jerked Roxen meat.
What?
Yep.
You got something that's not a weapon or armor?
Right. Jerked Roxen meat.
Jerked meat.
So in other words, so it's like jerky.
59.
And 59, a leather rucksack. So you have a large leather sack and a leather rucksack. I'm going to allow you to reroll
What are you
that.
carrying in all of these things?
Just meat.
just a lot of jerk.
Okay, I'll go with 38 again.
38 then.
Bow?
Hide armor.
Oh, hide armor.
Yep.
Ooh, even better.
Yep, so that's +3 AC. Like if things are redundant, then like
I'm just gonna tell you right now.
yes.
I'm not gonna be playing this whole game with you guys.
No, like I said, if all of your dudes die in the funnel, then we just roll a level 1 character for you afterwards. Anyway, D100 for your genotype.
Oh, yeah.
Your genotopy. 12.
12.
Pure strain human.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Look at a who man.
That's it. Since his highest is stamina and intelligence, you are likely to become, and I think you can become a shaman or a healer. Likely the healer. Oh yeah, shaman I think is what you're going to end up with. If he survives.
Slick.
Your AC, which is the final step, is 13.
13.
Not bad.
Nice.
That's it. That's all 12, 11 characters. Jake died before we even started. Jake was characters.
Beautiful.
That's all of them. I guess we'll see you next week with the actual story that these characters are going to die in. Don't say a clue.
Fuck.
Nate here, back at the end of the episode to tell you that our Patreon is a little bit different now. Yes. We have our $3 Paul tier, which gives you access to our Discord and the peace of mind or whatever of knowing that you're helping support us, which is appreciated. We also have a $5 standard bearer tier, which gives you the same things, but also bonus episodes that we release or at least attempt to every month. $10 D-Pick agent tier gives you all that same stuff, plus a little bit of perks, I guess. You get a shout out with your name, which you'll hear.
And self-portraits signed by us.
You're not getting that, but
definitely
maybe
not.
you can. If you want that, we'll try.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be Skull, guarantee it. Because I'll probably have to make it. Well, Jake could draw it, but then I'll fucking filter the shit out of it. Make it yellow.
You get to make a character.
Yes, you can make an NPC that we will use in the story. Everybody on the Patreon gets some bonus material. You get like some insight into what we're doing behind the scenes when we decide that we have created something for you to show you. Other than that, that's pretty much all the Patreon is, I think, at this point. If you have more suggestions on what could be there, let us know, because we'd love to hear that information.
Yeah, we try to do what we can. We appreciate everybody and all of their support as it is. We're just 4 working class dudes trying to make a show for your guys' entertainment. So we appreciate every penny that you give us. Just in
Keep
excess
the
to the
lights
cool,
on.
yeah, in excess to the cool things that you guys say about us all the time. I personally appreciate it, every bit of it, guys.
Tearing up.
On top of that, though, thank you for that intro, Nate.
Oh, you're welcome, Christopher.
We're going to do a little bit of shout out, finally, for the few $10 tier people that we have right now.
Yeah. Who are they, Levi? I mean, Jake, whoever you are at the moment.
Thanks to Kevin Welch, Harbles Barkley, and Jack Benalkin.
And of course, we can't forget Alaskos.
We appreciate you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah. Don't forget to like us and follow us on, or rate us and follow us on Spotify. If you want to read a review of us on Apple Music, that'd be appreciated.
Apple Podcasts?
Apple Podcasts, yeah. I don't know. I don't use
I
Apple.
never know anymore.
I don't use it.
You know,
Rate
rate and
Spotify.
review us wherever you can find
Yeah,
us.
anywhere.
That's the ultimate message.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. It helps us out a ton. We'd always appreciate it. We have a bunch of them already, and they've been silently put in there by a bunch of people, and I love seeing it. So
And go check out these juicy bloops and don't sniff glue.
Yeah, and don't sniff glue.